Hey loves, please welcome back to yet another trending story segment with me. The two queens of the country are currently trending right now. Shopper Queen Makhi, who is one of the most highest earning Facebookers currently in the country, versus one of the most highest paid entertainment bloggers here on YouTube, Owami. They are currently trending. Now, Makhi started trending not so long ago on Twitter, then Facebook, and now on YouTube after she was, motivating. She says she is motivating her followers, right? Then again, Owami did a very lengthy YouTube video speaking about the fact that she no longer thinks that it's got anything to do with motivation, but it's probably something to feed ego yakhe, because in most cases a lot of people have been laughing at her for her content, behlekisa ngaye ukuthi hayibo lezi zinto zenzayo. So now she just wants to prove herself to a certain extent. Owami feels as though it's her trying to prove herself into look at what what you society deem as ihlazo is currently doing for me, right? That's the first point she made. Secondly, she was just talking about the fact that it's not safe for Makhi's children, not just for children, but also yena Makhi is safety yakhe, right? And furthermore, there were some also people that were coming forward to share that hey usars gesana uzokunombola, because each and every time we understand that you're motivating people. Yes, the first time you might have done it, the second, each and every month you get paid when on Facebook, you're going to come here and show people that you earned mang. No, baby doll, that is not the right way to be doing it. You need to close your mouth when you eat. So I think that was in the game by every video. Just close your mouth when you eat, right? And I think the comment section was divided, but it was just a minority of people that were against what Owami was saying, right? They felt like it can never be you, my Tandasam. That advice, you are the last person to be giving such advice. Maybe it should have been me, okay? It should have been me, okay? Because I have never showed a damn thing. Not that I have anything to show. Oh, and I think I need to also come here and be like, oh, watch my ads. Anyways, so the minority was just like, babes, you are the last person to be coming out here and be talking about Indoba Umakhi Magenze A B no C no D, because when you are actually getting out of poverty, you will remember you were the first one to come out here to show us, Jonga guys, I've moved after Makakasini, I'm going to the burbs in Goku, Jongani house tour, Free State, don. Then you got divorced, you bought yourself a luxury car. Even before you bought your luxury car, you had 2 cars that you showed your followers to say that, guys, listen up, YouTube is something that ongakwazi ukuziphilisa ngayo. And even us, your followers at the time, we started our own YouTube channels, you understand? So you did assist us somewhere, yabo. We believed ukuthi you assisted us, ukuthi yabo lento lena how uthenge imoto just by sitting down and gossip. I also want to start my own gossip channel, right? And so we started our YouTube gossip channels, and here we are today, you understand? So people are saying it's something you did. You even go as far as, showing us your expensive cell phones, your expensive equipment, the fact that when usa umntanakho esikoleni esiphambili, private school, your son, it's a lot of information we know about you, and you making it big on YouTube. Why did you never think of such? And because it's something that you have also done, it means that you are jealous of Makhi and you are giving scammers ideas. Why are you giving scammers ideas? That's how the minority that were watching that video felt. No, Standasami, you are 100% giving scammers ideas that they were not even thinking about, okay? And so yeah, guys, the video geka Owami ihambe kanjalo. I do want to say shame. She came back and did a follow-up video. Watch neighbor. The reason as to why I did that, I was also in the dark. Someone came forward and said I need to stop it because they now can no longer relate to me. And I feel like the same thing to Makhi. It's something that is going to happen. She's breaking i-brand yakhe, because she's known as this comedian ezisokolelayo etintini. So uzokwenza i-jokes ngoku about poverty, abantu abasazuhleka because they know indoba she has moved out of poverty. And when she would make a joke about ukutya igwinya emgwaqweni nantoni, people would laugh because they knew that she is living lompilo leyo. So that was what Owami was saying. So mina, guys, I don't want to say I 100% disagree or agree. I just wanted to come from a perspective of just being a Facebooker, and following rules zikatazoksi. That's all. I even shared this one on Facebook that, guys, what Makhi is doing may actually potentially put her page at risk, right? I'm not going to be even commenting on whether is she jealous or what. I wanted to come from an angle of being both a YouTuber and Facebooker, because there are some, similarities to the rules here on YouTube. I've been a YouTuber, guys. I've been a YouTuber. I've never been demonetized here on YouTube in my entire life. Maybe I have received a strike. Uthando Nesthembu, guys, my very first heartbreak was from Uthando Nesthembu, and I think for me that was a learning curve for me. Uguti yolokazi kagi, be able to read the rules. The rules are not even difficult, you guys. It's in black and white, very easy. English yabo shame, it's not like, it's very simple English. Here are the do's, here are the don'ts, kesana. And at the time, I don't think I broke any rule, but it was just a learning curve for me to stay away from reality TV, anything from DSTV, anything from Showmax. If I want to speak regarding a certain trending reality TV, I need to sit down and just make my audience understand that this is how things are done, right? Because the rule here on YouTube is that you are allowed to actually post a clip, a very small clip from your favorite TV show, reality TV show, whatever the case is. But there is an exception. The exception is that if you are going to post 1 minute of your reality TV, you need to speak for 6 minutes long. If you want to be monetized, I'm speaking to the people that want to stay monetized. I'm not talking about, creators that just want to grow their YouTube platforms and then, they're selling something, whatever the case is. If you want to stay monetized and be paid at the end of the month, you will need to then speak for about 6 minutes long. Even after that exception that was given by YouTube, that I can post a snippet from Uthando Nesthembu and then speak for, I think I spoke for around 8 minutes, and I put a clip of Umatele. I will never forget, guys, for 30 minutes long, I still received a strike, because at the end of the day, DSTV what is happening, there's nothing that YouTube can do. So that is why it's advisable to just stay away from DSTV content, Showmax, Netflix, so all those TV content. If you want to maybe be a commentator, just take a picture, talk. You will never ever be demonetized or receive any restriction. So where is this conversation of mine headed to? It's headed to in Makhi, and constantly posting your paycheck every other day. She's posting, and she's stating that I am here to motivate people. I'm here to motivate my followers. I am getting back at that. And there is a certain rule there on Facebook, guys, which speaks about forex trading and money, and it's a very lengthy rule there on Facebook. And unfortunately, on Facebook, in most of the time, we are being governed by a robot. I don't think umuntu who is earning on Facebook doesn't know that. You will post something, guys, that has got nothing to do with going against community guidelines or the policies or the rules, and you will receive a very hot message from Mark Zuckerberg telling you that this is some sexual content. I remember not so long ago I was posting uSign Buju ugqokile kahle, fully clothed kesana. The only thing she was showing was a cleavage yakhe. Guess what kesana? My recommendations were at the brink of actually being restricted or being at risk or never even be recommended because of that particular post. Why? Because the robot thought intoba ununu uSign Buju, right? Did I follow the rules as Yolokazi Kagi? I did follow the rules. There was nothing sexual about that particular picture, but the robot decided intoba haan, it's sexuality. As a content creator, I read the rules. And unfortunately, thank God at that time it was just a warning. I did have an option to either send it for review, or if I don't send it for review, I can either delete it, which is great. Sometimes you don't even have that option of, sending it for review or deleting it. You wake up and your recommendations are literally at risk, right? So I'm going back to what I was saying about Makhi Uguti, that rule which speaks about, forex trading and scamming people. One day, the robot exists on Facebook. The robot will say, oh, that account is constantly posting figures, and it cannot differentiate between, oh, okay, this is someone that is, motivating people. This is someone, because there's so many figures that are being posted here. This is someone that, is scamming people. Thinks she gets demonetized. God forbid she gets demonetized or she gets restricted, right? Because the robot does not know. It's so unfortunate. Facebook is not like YouTube, whereby you can, get struck by a robot for a silly mistake you made, and you speak to an agent for about 5 minutes. The next 24 hours, your restriction has been removed. On Facebook, it's so unfortunate that the restriction can take up to 3 months. You will talk to a Facebook agent and say, listen up, this and this and this and this happened. Can you please assist me? They will take 3 months, they will take 6 months, they will take 12 months to assist you because of a silly mistake that you made, or a rule that you just read in isolation and you didn't maybe think beyond that. And I think it's something which I've also learned. You know what? I'm just going to stay away from any content eveza impundu. Umntu unxibe ibikini, uposte uwande unxibe ibikini impundu. It's covered. But irobot lizothi la sexualia. Kwenzaka ntoni apha wena upromota isexualia kwi-platform yam. Then you get restricted, then you get demonetized. You know what I mean? So these are the small things like that we can easily get restricted or demonetized for. I'm not saying she should not be motivating people, but as she's moving along, she needs to put that at the back of her mind and just think about it, Uti. Yes, things are still, good. Like, when I speak about rules and restrictions and demonetization on Facebook, I think I've done it once in Gavele ngaphelelwa amandla, because people love the easy way out. And you're just like, what? People love literally the easy way out. And when you are advising them, they think that maybe you are jealous. I remember not so long ago, we were talking about stars and gifting. And this one creator was basically sharing with her followers that, guys, if you want to meet an obligation, there are obligations, you can just buy yourself stars, right? It sounds great. I mean, that's the easy way out, but it's against the rules. You cannot even come and be telling your followers to like, to share, to comment. Here on YouTube, it's nice because you can just speak and say, guys, please like, share, comment, don't. You cannot write that on Facebook. You will get a very hard message from Mark Zuckerberg one of these days. And just because one creator is doing it and is getting away with it, it does not mean that now you will get away with it.